right there.
Stick. Get on the ground.
Me and my semester of my his friend, this would be my drift. We had a misunderstanding on all my stuff in my car.
There's nothing illegal about having all that stuff.
A routine traffic stop in St. Louis County, Missouri quickly escalates into a life-threatening confrontation. What began as a simple license plate violation turned into a high-speed chase, gunfire, and a suspect landed in custody.
Okay.
Rush Robert 92 traffic, Albert.
What's going on, boss? I'm Sergeant Walsh with Breckenridge. So the only reason I'm stopping you is you have an improperly displayed front plate. You got some dark tint on the car.
It was October 30th, 2024 at approximately 4:30 p.m. when an officer from the Breckenridge Hills Police Department stopped a 2014 Lexus near Calvert Avenue and North Avenue. The vehicle had an improperly displayed license plate and excessively tinted windows. But as the officer approached, he noticed something more concerning: signs of possible intoxication.
Okay, well, you're pulling that up on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being sober as a bird, 10 being drunkest you've ever been. Where are you at in there? So that's not, it's not really an answer. It's just a number 1 to 10.
I literally said 1. I apologize.
You're a 1? You feel like you're a 1 right now? Okay. Are you willing to take some tests to make sure that you're going to drive?
To be honest with you, I don't personally feel like that's necessary.
The driver, later identified as 30-year-old Javon Henderson, appeared nervous and hesitant. He refused to exit the vehicle for a sobriety test. Taking precautions, the officer placed a tire deflation device near the car's front tire, anticipating a potential escape attempt. And moments later,
Robert 92.
Forever 92.
Henderson suddenly sped away, initiating a high-speed chase through St. Louis County. Officers pursued, radioing in updates as the suspect weaved through traffic. Despite the deployed spike strip, Henderson continued driving with deflated tires. The chase came to a head near Natural Bridge, where the suspect's vehicle finally became inoperable.
Your check advice, they're also southbound on 170.
As officers surrounded the car, Henderson made a desperate and dangerous decision. He opened fire.
You good, I got you. Right here. Come on.
Hey, switch, put me in rifle. I got spares. Here. No!
Law enforcement officers responded immediately, returning fire in a chaotic exchange of bullets. In total, 87 shots were fired before Henderson was subdued. He was struck by police gunfire and taken into custody.
Really injured.
Following the shootout, officers searched Henderson's vehicle, discovering a 9mm semi-automatic pistol, an AR-15 style pistol, and 2 spent shell casings inside the car. Henderson survived and now faces serious charges. But for the officers involved, it was another day risking their lives in the line of duty and a reminder of how quickly a situation can escalate. This next one is a high-stakes chase. An armed suspect in a tense standoff at a gas station. What started as a robbery investigation quickly turned into a shootout in broad daylight. This is how it all unfolded. It all started in Texas when an armed robbery left law enforcement searching for two suspects. Their vehicle was later spotted traveling north on I-74 in Illinois. By 10:30 a.m., the chase ended at a gas station in Lexington, where 19-year-old Joseph Martin Hernandez and 18-year-old Ryan Aaron Stanley Hurst came face-to-face with Illinois State Police.
Suspect with the vehicle, other suspect.
See your hands. Lay down, on the ground. Lay down, on the ground. On the ground now.
Hernandez entered the store unaware that officers were closing in. Meanwhile, Hurst remained inside the vehicle, armed and dangerous.
Stay right there. Keep your hands where they're at.
Officers moved in fast. Hernandez complied, lying face down on the pavement. But Hurst had other plans. Despite multiple warnings, Hurst refused to surrender. Then, he reached for a firearm.
Cuff him, cuff him. Pontiac, shots fired.
Hands straight up!
You get your hands up, out of the car.
Hurst was hit. Officers immediately switched to life-saving mode, urging him to exit the vehicle so they could provide medical help.
Hands up, we're gonna get you help. You gotta get your hands up. Yeah, get out of the car and we'll get you help. We can't do that until you get out and we see that you don't have your gun anymore.
But the wounded suspect hesitated, fearing for his life. Eventually, Hurst was pulled from the vehicle and rushed to the hospital, where he was later listed in stable condition. One suspect down, another in custody, and no officers were harmed. But this case highlights that one wrong move can mean life or death.
So what happened
The
today?
peace must be maintained.
Right.
You feel the peace? You feel it?
What happened today, sir?
It needs to be maintained.
On Wednesday, October 23, 2024 at 12:15 p.m., the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office received a disturbance call from L. Roy Clark, a 42-year-old property owner in Punta Gorda. Clark reported that one of his tenants was acting erratically, disturbing the peace on his property.
He can't come in without permission. So he violated my space, my boundaries. Then came and slammed my door. So he destroyed, yes, that's destruction of property.
Go check Elvis on the date that I ran. Elroy Clark is showing possible 49.
All right, we're about to go 10-15 on him.
Two deputies arrived on the scene and made contact with Clark. At this point, deputies were unaware of Clark's identity. Deputy 1 spoke with the tenant and other individuals on the property, while Deputy 2 contacted dispatch to run a records check. It was during this process that the deputies discovered Clark had an active warrant for his arrest.
It's not my name.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. You got a warrant for your.
Do you know?
You got a warrant for your arrest.
Listen. Calm down.
No one's calling.
Don't listen to that man. Take off your glasses.
What is your name?
That is
You're
not
not Elroy.
That is not me.
Okay.
How are you gonna tell me who I am?
I got proof. I got your picture.
That's proof.
I have your ID.
Bullshit.
I have your ID.
That's bullshit. You got bullshit in your hands, in your eye,
Bro,
your car.
calm down.
You're on my land. You're telling me to calm down?
You got a warrant for your arrest.
Making things happen in my world, in my space. I'm allowed to do that. I haven't troubled anyone. There's been no crime.
Here's what's gonna happen.
There's no crime. It's a civil matter, and I said leave. That's all that matters.
With this new information, Deputy 1 requested additional backup before attempting to detain Clark. As they approached him, Clark denied being Elroy Clark and instead provided a false name. When advised of the warrant, Clark became visibly agitated and refused to comply with orders to put his hands behind his back. Despite his rising tension, Clark insisted he was calm.
Go ahead. Don't touch me, though. You're not allowed to touch me.
Back up.
Maintain 1 arm distance from me for your own safety.
Taser, taser, taser. Taser.
On the ground, please.
I gave you
On the ground.
I gave you everything. Don't touch me.
Stay on the ground.
Do not touch me.
Deputies gave multiple verbal warnings instructing Clark to surrender. When he refused, Deputy 1 deployed a taser, but it had little effect. The second taser was also ineffective. Pepper spray was then used, yet Clark remained unfazed. Deputies attempted to physically restrain Clark, but he resisted.
If you touch me, you're going to see something you don't want to see.
Elroy, come on.
Get on the ground.
Come on.
For your safety.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Over the next several minutes, Clark repeatedly defied commands, demanding that deputies either hit him or shoot him.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Get a fucking tase me up.
As Deputy 3 arrived on the scene, Deputy 1 advised him that Clark had already been tased and pepper sprayed with no effect. As an act of protocol, Deputy 3 deployed his taser, but Clark remained standing. At this point, Deputy 1 forcefully pushed Clark to the ground, while Deputy 3 used the taser again, this time in direct contact, to gain compliance.
I'm bad.
Get off.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stay down. Stay down.
I've been
You're gonna get shot, motherfucker. I'm telling you. You're gonna get fucking shot.
not going to work.
Get on the ground.
Even after this, Clark managed to break free from all 3 deputies and regain his footing. Over the next 8 minutes, deputies continued issuing commands, but Clark refused to comply.
On the ground.
I'm telling you right now.
Get on the ground.
I don't know if I can take it.
Less lethal, less lethal, less lethal. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing.
Get on the ground.
With the situation intensifying, Deputy 1 retrieved a less lethal BB shotgun. Clark was warned that he would be hit with BB rounds if he did not get on the ground. Multiple BB rounds were fired, striking Clark, but they too failed to subdue him.
Get on the ground. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Then, after the final BB round was fired, Clark charged forward, making physical contact with Deputy 3. With the struggle escalating into a physical confrontation, both Deputy 1 and Deputy 3 discharged their service weapons, hitting Clark.
Get on the ground.
Less lethal deployed times 2.
Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing. Get on the ground.
Shots fired, 428, shots fired.
Hey, breathe. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Deputies immediately provided medical aid, including CPR, until Charlotte County Fire paramedics arrived. However, Clark was pronounced dead at the scene. One deputy sustained a head injury during the struggle, but was treated and released from the hospital.
Reach.
This next case went from a routine call to a life-or-death struggle, giving officers seconds to react. On January 14, 2024, in Rochester, New York, Officer Brad Steve arrived at an apartment on Garfield Street for what seemed like an ordinary disturbance call. But what he found was far from routine.
She happened to be here because we got a call, like some pounding on the door or something from one of the neighbors. Is everything good or? Hey, turn around, face me real quick. Hey, what do you got in your pants?
The call, cause unknown. The location, a quiet apartment complex. Officer Steve approached 52-year-old Raymond Noel, who was standing in the driveway. The officer attempted to engage, asking simple questions, but Noel refused to cooperate.
Let me see your hands. Seriously, let me see your hands.
Then Noel made his move.
Let me see your hands. Out. Come here. Get down here now. Let me see your hand. Don't reach for that. Do not reach. Drop. Shots fired. And then hit, dude.
As Officer Steve tried to prevent Noel from going inside, the confrontation escalated, then gunfire.
Get out.
Shots fired. We need cars to our location. RCE process location.
904. Shots fired. Black metal gun.
A bullet struck Officer Steve's chest, but his vest stopped it. He returned fire, hitting Noel in the torso.
.904, he appears to be down but still moving. Let me see your hands! Throw the gun out! Throw the gun out!
Even wounded, Noel still refused to comply. Officers surrounded him, demanding he drop his weapon.
Throw the gun out! Get down on your face! Down on your face! Hands out! Hands out! Get your hands out! Other hand out! Wait for them to get here. Do not move.
Backup arrived. Officers secured the suspect, confirmed the officer was safe, and rushed to clear the apartment, where a young girl was found upstairs.
Go upstairs. We're good. Come here. Go upstairs. Yes, he pulled the gun on me. Go back. Back. Keep it. Don't move. Do not move.
Months later, Raymond Noel stood trial. On November 26, 2024, a judge sentenced him to 35 years to life for attempted aggravated murder and assault on a police officer. A routine call turned into a violent gunfight, but thanks to quick action and body armor, Officer Steve survived. Another reminder of how fast situations can spiral out of control. Subscribe for the next case, where the next police confrontation may end more deadly.